Hey guys, welcome to Homestead by Chance and the first day of Stocktober. Now, if you've never heard of Stocktober, you're not alone because I had not heard of it either. But basically, it's play on October, right? Where we're going to spend the entire month stocking up on the things that we need for the winter. Now, that could be anything from maybe you have a garden that's finishing out. Maybe it's time to process some of your animals. Maybe you're doing that last minute summer wild foraging, into the summer, which I know some of you are like, wait, we're expecting snow in a couple of weeks, but here in the South, it's the end of the summer because it's October 1st and it's 85 degrees outside. So, but anyway, so I'm going to be doing some videos throughout the month on different things that we're stocking up on. And remember, that means that maybe there's a big sale on potatoes at the store, right? Or canned goods or whatever it is that you need. The whole point is that we're going to be stocking up, getting those end of the year, end of the season sales and things like that, and getting ready for our winter hibernation, as it were. So at Homestead by Chance, we have had some really heavy rainy days followed by no rain. So what ends up happening, right, is that your garden gets a ton of water, but then it doesn't get a ton more water. And so our green beans have decided to go berserk. So I have been canning green beans like crazy, really late season green beans. So I'm really happy about that because I did not start out well, but I'm ending well. So that's a good thing. So I'm stocking up on my green beans. You can see my canning shelf behind me, right? It's got different things on it. Also, loofahs, which if you have never grown a loofah, this is my first year to do it, coolest thing ever. I planted one seed and I think I have a dozen loofahs, at various stages, right? These I've already taken off and dried out. I got to get to the next stage of peeling and processing and cleaning. Apparently there's quite a bit of stuff that has to go with it, but that's okay because I'm going to have a ton of these suckers. So one seed, that's all you need. It's really, really cool. So loofahs are coming in, so I've got to work on processing them. And of course, sweet potatoes, right? You can see this one's growing slips for my next planting. But I've got my sweet potatoes coming in, so I'm going to be harvesting those soon. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with them. The first time I canned them, and because they're so soft, they're not like white potatoes. Technically, they're not a potato, but white potatoes you can can, and you get a really nicely cooked potato, right? That you can, we do French fries or fried potatoes, and they're like perfectly cooked to do that kind of stuff with. The sweet potatoes, though, are so soft that basically what I get out of canned sweet potatoes is a puree, which I season with molasses and salt and a little bit of cheddar cheese and some rabbit broth, and they're really, really good puree. But I'd like to do other things with them, so I don't know what I'm going to do whenever I dig up my sweet potatoes this year. And of course, being the end of the summer, that means, do you know what this is? Anybody? Anybody? This is poke. So poke is burying, not bearing, burying out in prolific quantities right now. Okay, so I'm collecting as many berries as I can so that I can make my tinctures from them. It's a great antiviral, anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory, things like that. So high in vitamin C. So I take pokeberry tincture every single day. If you are not familiar with poke, this is usually the time of year where you see a ton of posts about what is this plant, and then it gets followed up with a post that says, it's poisonous, get rid of it. That's not really true. So, unfortunately, poke has gotten a bad reputation over the last, 10, 20, 30, 40 years because our parents and grandparents actually ate it. You could go to the grocery store and buy poke salad, S-A-L-A-T, in cans, right? It was canned poke salad. So in order to eat the poke salad, though, and I actually have another whole video on poke that you need to watch, But it's basically about understanding the processing in order to make it safe. Because if you do eat the leaves raw, they can make you very, very sick. If you process it correctly, however, it is a very tasty green. The berries are perfectly safe. The seeds are toxic, however. They are so hard that our teeth cannot break them down, cannot break them, and we can't digest them. So if I know the big one is the kids go out into the woods and they come back covered in purple smears because this makes a really great dye. And then the parents are freaking out because they've eaten this poke that they were told was poisonous and would kill their kids. Okay, no, it's okay. It's the seeds that are toxic, but like I said, we can't break them down or digest them, so they'll come out the other end. Getting the purple dye off their face and hands, on the other hand, is a whole different issue. So don't go harvesting poke wearing your favorite white summer dress. It's just such a mess. But anyway, so we're going to be talking about some of the things that we are stocking up on in Stocktober. And let me know what you're stocking up on as well. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.